I'm living good. Can I actually get a water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bartender.
It is. It is.
You want
Day before.
It looks like the
They got
water's
like
all
stuff in the
flavored.
water.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Just yeah.
It has like strawberry or cucumber water.
Strawberry, cucumber. It don't matter. I just need some water from talking too much. Got a little cotton mouth, but it's good to go. We on Showtime.
How many calories in the water?
What's this guy?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bubba Jenkins. Oh.
State your name.
Go ahead, Bubba.
rank.
What's up, big dog? Ooh, strawberry water. That's some good stuff.
Well, how are you feeling? It's fight week.
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be here. Excited for the opponent that I get to punch in the face. And yeah, Batman Tings, they already know.
So he's obviously heard about some of the stuff that you've said, and he doesn't seem to really pay much attention to it. Do you kind of want him to come back at you a little bit? Does that excite you to have like a little bit of back and forth? It won't. It won't.
Okay. I don't. I don't really. I don't care if he comes back or not. I'm gonna say what I say. I say what I believe, and when I say it, I believe it. So it really doesn't matter to me if he replies back. The only time I mind if someone doesn't reply back if I'm like on the streets and I'm about to street fight someone and I can tell they don't want it with me. I'm not a bully, so I'm not gonna bully someone who doesn't want to fight me. But this is the fight game. He signed a contract, and I could care less about how he feels about what I said. I said what I said.
You said that you're acting deranged. I'm wondering if you can respond to that in particular.
No comment.
And looking past him, are you able to?
I think he thinks I'm deranged because he looks at me, and he looks at me good, and he says, that man looks crazy. But in reality, there's a fear in him that makes him say that word, deranged. When you look at someone, you don't understand them, when you can't comprehend them, that guy's crazy. Sure. There's nothing I said that didn't make sense about him. He looks pompous, he looks arrogant, he walks around like he's better than everyone else, and if that makes me deranged for saying it, then I'll slap him again.
Is that an appropriate word, you think, of how you're going to act in the cage?
Absolutely not. I hope he thinks I'm going to be deranged.
What word would you use to describe how you'll be in the cage?
Unbothered.
And are you able to look past him at all yet? Do you feel comfortable looking ahead at who you may be facing? Are you able to get excited about that, or are you still just focused?
No, I'm excited about Chris Wade. They're Christmas in April. April Fool's Day, no fool day.
Thank you.
You train a bunch of guys. Does that, do you think it helps you, hurts you, indifferent in your preparation for your
I think it helps. Anytime you can help people learn the craft that you're, after the craft that you're doing and dissecting it forward and backwards, it helps you get an understanding of the game yourself. Sometimes you'll say something to someone that was meant for your own hearing. There's times where you advise people and you wish that same advice would come back to you, and there's sometimes you just don't think of what to say to yourself, but you have all the answers for everybody else. And I think that plays into a little bit of coaching, a little bit of preparation. Sometimes these guys come up to me with a bunch of questions and I answer it, and I'm like, that was really good advice. I'm gonna use that myself. So
even when it's younger people, not even close to your experience level, it's still...
all ages can help you. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know. So I take that into consideration.
Has Dewey's ground game evolved at all?
As Dewey's ground game evolved, I would say it has being around me. He's just been seeing, he's watching. So yeah, Dewey got some ground game. I wouldn't expect him to go to the ground though.
Thank you.
What's the difference between this Bubba Jenkins today, or that's going to come out here on Saturday night, and the one that from the last fight? How can you describe that? Put it into words for us.
A more mentally focused man. Last time I fought with emotions. I fought with a lot of feelings, and I'm looking to be unbothered this year. That's why that word was so prevalent. Unbothered, not, of course, during the lead up, we're going to have this anxiety. We're going to speak about, the things we want to do to each other and how we dislike each other. But my belief when I step in that cage is, like any other switch that I've been able to click on and click off. It's just to be unbothered and to be focused on the task at hand. I do a lot of times allow the crowd to get me riled up, and I play into the crowd a lot. I like to have a little fun in there, but the task at hand is more serious than to win the crowd and win your freedom. I already have my freedom, so it's no gladiator thoughts.
Are you thinking, is he looking like a different opponent to you? Are you feeling like, obviously you guys have more experience, but from what you've been seeing, are you feeling like he's evolved in any way?
Yeah, Chris Wade's got better. Each time we go into camp, you try to get better, and I haven't seen him in probably 6-7 camps. So I guess he's getting better. If he's not,
So safe to say you probably haven't been watching his fights.
Absolutely not. I do not watch Chris Wade at all. I care less what Chris Wade does. Batman versus Batman.
I'll ask a dumb question of the day. What's more important, you win this championship or the money?
Man,
Oh,
since
not a dumb question.
China and Russia throwing the dollar out, it's probably better to be a champion these days. I can go anywhere being a champion. I can't be anywhere with $1 million. They don't transfer the same. So, I think being a champion speaks louder than having the money in your bank, because people know what it takes to become that champion. Although it comes with the money, there are fools with a lot of money.
You said the importance of winning this championship. What would you do if you win $1 million this year? What would you purchase?
The same thing that I was going to do last year. I'm going to invest and build up my team that's around me. I have a really good team, really good group of supporting people, and I'm a facilitator. I like to help the people that are around me because they have helped me so much. So it'd really be just giving back to the people that are in my circle and speaking with the wise men that I have in my group to make sure that we're investing, and once become rich, we never become broke.
And I know you just said you don't watch Chris Wade's fights, but I'm sure your coaching staff does. What have they told you that and the ways he's improved, and how do you think you'll counter that?
We haven't talked about the ways he's improved. We counter with the way we lost and just being more mature and having a better understanding of the feelings involved, the emotions involved. Leading up to the fight week, we're going to be all antsy. It's fight time. There's a lot of energies in the room and things like that. But come fight night, I'm going to be cool, calm, and unbothered by anything he does. Even his face will not bother me, which it does often.
If you, you win, you're 1-1. Does the trilogy fight, does that entertain you at all?
Sure. Anytime I get to punch Chris Wade in the face, I'm a happy man. So after I beat him this time, if they want to run it back, line it up. I hope it matters for something, though. I would love to send him home right before the playoffs or right before the championship or for the championship, yeah.
Speaking of the championship, for those who don't know, could you explain Air Jenkins?
Air Jenkins, it's an airline that I take a lot of people on, first class usually. They have all the amenities, great seats, great view. The landing isn't always the smoothest, but it's a great ride. Air Jenkins is something that I've invented as far as when I take people on that smooth 5-point slide. So that's the Air Jenkins. Bubba Jenkins Airlines, we coming soon.
This is the coolest part for me. I learned that you went to Cox High School. Is that right? I went to Princess A.
Oh, PA with Pharrell and them.
Do you consider Virginia Beach your hometown?
100%. Everybody know I'm from Virginia.
What did you do the last time you were there?
Um,
I was just there last week.
I gave back to the kid. I did a little seminar and a little speaking engagement. Virginia Beach Fight House is one of my, I love that what they're doing over there. Not many mixed martial arts in Virginia, and what Virginia Beach Fight House is doing, I've always tried to advocate and be a big help for them. So last time I was there, I was just speaking to the kids, and Batman love the kids.
Right on. Yeah, I got my start at Gustavo's.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's awesome. You went to school where Pharrell went to school.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Thank you.
His mom was my middle school librarian. She gave me my first book to read.
Yeah, I've only met him once. He signed one of the albums that he came out with.
My high school coach is his first cousin.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you remember what the book was?
I don't remember the name of the book, but it was a sports book. This kid man, it's wild that I have this. This kid was a baseball player, and he was trying to work on being a good baseball player while also not being bullied. So it was.
So I'm gonna throw out a really random question.
All right.
You're talking about libraries. What are your thoughts about all the books that are getting banned in libraries? Seeing as you have pivotal memory
Yeah.
of the library.
Since the beginning of time, they're always going to try to suppress the truth. So with people being offended by just every little thing, sometimes the truth draws people the wrong way, and I think people are going to do whatever they can to feel comfortable. And I think love and truth will always find its way through.
Hey, Bubba, one last question. I know you pictured yourself getting your hand raised and taking home the belt and the big check that comes with it.
Yeah.
In your mind while you're over there training with Dooley and whatnot. While you're training in your mind and going through these fights through your head, who are you fighting in the championship? Who are you putting your hands on? Who are you beating down in the final?
Man, it's preferably a champion. It's Loughnane or Mavleed, simply because to be the man, you got to beat the man, and they're the only two guys with the belts. You know, I've beaten Palmer before. I'm looking to revenge my loss or redeem myself with Loughnane, but if the way it matches up, I don't reach either one of them. It's just to get my hand raised as the champion. But I think this is the best year to win it because I think it's the thickest of the years that we've had. Some of the best talent, and I think all the guys are tough.
Your prediction tonight, Las Vegas Hustle versus Philadelphia.
Las Vegas Hustle, let's go. Dewey Cooper and the team. I'm part owner of the Las Vegas Hustle, so shout out to them. And let's get this thing going. Tonight's the big night, TCL. Make sure y'all tune in. All right, no problem.